Chameleons, with their captivating colors and unique behaviors, have become increasingly popular in the pet trade. As a result, there's a growing interest in breeding them in captivity. However, breeding chameleons is not a straightforward task. It presents a myriad of challenges, from ensuring proper environmental conditions to understanding their complex reproductive behaviors. Understanding the species. Before diving into the breeding process, it's essential to recognize that there are over 160 species of chameleons, each with its specific needs and behaviors. The requirements for one species might differ significantly from another. For instance, the breeding conditions suitable for a veiled chameleon might not be appropriate for a panther chameleon. Environmental conditions. One of the primary challenges in breeding chameleons is replicating their natural habitat. Chameleons are sensitive creatures, and even slight deviations from their ideal environment can hinder their breeding success. Temperature and humidity play crucial roles. Chameleons require a specific temperature gradient, with a warmer basking area and a cooler resting area. This gradient allows them to thermoregulate, adjusting their body temperature by moving between the warmer and cooler zones. During the breeding period, some species might require slight adjustments in temperature to trigger mating behaviors. Humidity is equally critical. Too much humidity can lead to fungal infections, while too little can cause dehydration. Some chameleons also require a rainy season simulation to initiate breeding behaviors. This can be achieved by increasing the frequency of misting in the enclosure. Diet and nutrition. A well-balanced diet is essential for breeding chameleons. Both males and females need to be in optimal health to reproduce successfully. This means providing a varied diet rich in essential nutrients. Calcium, in particular, is crucial for females, who need it to produce healthy eggs. Mating behaviors. Chameleons have unique and often intricate mating rituals. Recognizing and understanding these behaviors is essential for successful breeding. For instance, female chameleons can change their coloration to signal their receptiveness to mating. A receptive female might display brighter colors, while a non-receptive one might darken and show aggressive behaviors. Male chameleons, on the other hand, might engage in displays to woo a potential mate or deter rivals. These displays can include color changes, head bobbing, and body inflation. Egg laying and incubation. Once mating occurs, the challenges don't end. Female chameleons lay eggs, and these eggs need specific conditions to develop and hatch successfully. The female will seek out a suitable spot to bury her eggs, usually in moist but not wet substrate. In captivity, providing an appropriate egg-laying site is crucial. This can be a container filled with a mixture of sand and peat, kept at the right moisture level. After laying, the eggs require careful incubation. The temperature during incubation determines not only the viability of the eggs but also the sex of the hatchlings in many chameleon species. Too high or too low temperatures can result in all male or all female clutches or even deformities. Handling stress. Chameleons are notoriously sensitive to stress, and breeding can be a particularly stressful time. The presence of humans, other pets, or even other chameleons can cause anxiety. It's essential to minimize disturbances during this period. This might mean placing the chameleon enclosure in a quiet part of the house or even covering it with a cloth to provide privacy. Health concerns. Breeding chameleons face several health risks. Females, in particular, are susceptible to issues like egg binding, where they are unable to lay their eggs. This condition is life-threatening and requires immediate veterinary intervention. Males are not immune to health challenges either. Overzealous males can sometimes injure females during mating. It's crucial to monitor interactions closely and separate the pair if aggression is noted. Genetic diversity. Breeding chameleons in captivity can lead to a limited gene pool, especially if the same individuals are bred repeatedly. Over time, this lack of genetic diversity can result in inbreeding, leading to health issues and deformities in the offspring. Ensuring genetic diversity requires sourcing unrelated chameleons for breeding, which can be a challenge in itself. Post-hatching care. Once the eggs hatch, the hatchlings require specialized care. They are incredibly delicate and vulnerable to various threats, from dehydration to cannibalism by their siblings. Providing appropriately sized food, maintaining optimal humidity, and ensuring adequate space is crucial during this period. Legal and ethical considerations. Breeding chameleons also come with legal and ethical responsibilities. Some chameleon species are protected, and breeding them might require permits. Even for species that aren't protected, it's essential to ensure that the offspring have a good quality of life. This means not only providing them with proper care but also ensuring they go to homes that can meet their needs. Economic challenges. Breeding chameleons can be an expensive endeavor. Setting up the right environment, sourcing high-quality food, and addressing health issues all come with costs. While there's a market for captive-bred chameleons, it's a niche market, and there's no guarantee of financial return on the investment. Final thoughts. Breeding chameleons in captivity is a complex task that requires a deep understanding of these creatures' biology, behaviors, and needs. It's not just about pairing a male and a female and hoping for the best. Every step, from setting up the environment to post-hatching care, comes with challenges that need to be addressed. For those who take on this task, the rewards can be immense. There's nothing quite like witnessing the birth of a new generation of these incredible creatures. However, it's a responsibility that should not be taken lightly. The well-being of both the adult chameleons and their offspring should always be the top priority.